3, 2, 1. Yeah, yeah, oh, it's your boy, Fried Chicken. And this is Spawn Lock Part 3 on Arkaden. I'm using a G36 silence with extended mag. So that's 2 attachments as a proficiency. I got my stun grenades, and I have a Simtex because this is a slightly aggressive class. My perk selection is Sleight of Hand, Assassin, Sit Rep Pro. And this series, for anybody that's new, is going to be basically describing how to win a domination game on every map and how to trap the enemy. So on this particular session, we started on A, and you see the route that I took to B. I went around just because going through this minibar will funnel you into the enemy, and there's only one way out of that minibar when you're going towards B. So it's not a good idea to rush through the minibar unless you already have B. Another tip is you always want to watch that balcony up there, because they will be raining down bullets on you pretty much every single time. So since we started at the A side, I decided to stick with the A-B combo, just because the enemy was going to definitely get C right away. And this overturned vending machine, you want to crouch when you hide behind it. That's something that I didn't do properly. And you see I'm watching the top window right there. So basically, you want to try to get into this area, because they're either going to come through that middle and you can get them there, or they're going to come through the room where you can get them from behind the vending machine. And I do make a couple of mistakes, and I will try to point that out. So the reason I flanked up the escalators right there is because they took A, and I figured that they would be spawning in that back room, and they were, but you know, I just didn't get there in time. I didn't get set up in time. So I decided to come back over here and take C. And what I'm doing here is I'm just checking my doorway. I know that they're either going to come through here or over there, and I get lucky, I get a hit marker, and I drop shot them. So we go AC, and this is just a way to stay in the game. And, you know, that's pretty much the only reason I took C right there. It's just to stay in the game, not get down too much on point, and eventually get back to the A-B combo. Because it seemed like the team that I was running with likes that. Now I was running with Optimus 141 on my team. He, you know, I work with him, and he's a really good COD player. So it's nice to have at least 1 or 2 people that know how to play. So I'm looking at the dots on the mini map and trying to decide where they're going, and then I end up picking that guy at bottom escalator. So I'm gonna have definitely more of this series coming up. I'm gonna continue to do this throughout MW3. So just, you know, keep on the lookout for the channel, and definitely like the videos. That'll just keep me motivated to continue to make these. Now, I took C there, which was somewhat of a mistake, but I did take it so I could build to my next kill streak, which was my Predator mission. So that was really the only reason I took that capture point, just to get that extra point streak. So I end up not getting anybody, and I come up here. It looks like we had a UAV or advanced UAV up. So I was just trying to scope out the mini-map and see where everybody was. And I catch this guy who I think was a split screener and just not paying attention. You know, so right now I have no idea where they're spawning. Usually they'll stay spawning at C, but I think A was their last flag, so I was not aware of where this other team was spawning. So I decided to go right back by the vending machine. And as they took C, that gives me an idea right away of where they are. And then you see all those hit markers that guy got on me? That's the main reason you want to crouch behind that vending machine instead of stand up. It's a different kind of head glitch where it's not a full head glitch, you actually have to crouch in order to make it effective. So I knew that guy was circling around, so I just kind of forgot about him, and that was a bad idea because it led me to pushing up too close to C, and we actually ended up taking C, and they got B back. So it looks like simultaneously they took A and B. So those are things you want to, stay away from. Don't push up too close to the enemy spawn. And you might think, oh, I'm not that close. But if the domination point that the enemy is holding is right around the corner, then you're too close. And you want to at least have, be able to turn a couple different times before you can get to their spawn. I tried to stun check my doorways there, but I, failed to stun check the minibar, and they ended up getting me right through the minibar. So not a bad game so far. Just kind of, trying to keep everything in check. We were winning, but I didn't want to get down, so I kept, running after the flag. Kept trying to kill enemies that were close to the flag that we wanted to hold, and continue to be aggressive throughout the whole gameplay. If you have a person like me on your team that's constantly aggressive, the other team will eventually get frustrated and lose momentum. Right here, I get a nice little run. I end up knifing his sentry gun, and I get that panic knife, even though I'm running tactical, which leads to my A6 over. You see my kill streaks in this on this game don't do a lot. This other team was really good at shooting down air support, but attacking and capturing flags and flanking, they were not so good. So I put my Pablo up. I switch out my G36C because it was really low on bullets, and you want to switch that out as soon as possible because you don't want to get into a situation where you need those extra bullets, you don't have them. And the Type 95 was, pretty much the perfect weapon to pick up in that situation, and laying right there on the ground. So we're back to the A and B combo. Head glitch in this ramp is broken cement, and make another mistake. I go through glass doors right here, and I aim down sight, which really I should have just ran in and then figured out what I wanted to do after I was within the top level of the mall. So I get back to my comfortable area, and this other team it's just nothing they can do at this point. They're stuck at C. They have a decent team in front of them, and there's no way that I see them coming back unless some of our teammates begin to do really dumb things. So we decided to triple cap right here, which is not a bad idea. It gets the game going. It finishes out the W. Just because this other team at this point is pretty beat down, bastard to the ground. So just taking advantage of our team and our talent skills we have. I'm so glad he picked that guy up. So I come to the top level. We are triple cap. So basically it's run and gun time. Saw this guy on the mini map, and then I basically dump and dive and kill him. So I mean, it's almost the end of the gameplay. I just want you guys to let me know what you think of the series. If you want me to add anything else into it, if you think that there's no need to learn how to spawn lock and all this good stuff, and just give me some feedback. Hit the like button if you like the video, and thanks for watching. So I was getting ready to cap C, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to cap C because we got 2. But then I said, screw it, we're pretty much about to win. So I'll go for the cap, and I get the final kill. That's a 48-12 domination on Arkaden. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.